I was just a wee piglet. I didn't even know what it was, did I? Just something he gave me one day. Something that changed my world. The old farmer just threw it in with the usual slop, you know. I was his favourite. Always petting me and touching me and kissing me, he was. So one day he throws it in there with the slop. Here you go, he says. Here's a wee treat for you, Piggly Wiggly. That's what he called me then. Piggly Wiggly. It was Evan, it was. Like nothing I'd ever had. I was instantly addicted. I squealed for it every day after that, I did. It was crisp and salty, and, you know, that new flavour. Yeah, umami. Umami. It was maybe 6 months later, after my mother had disappeared. I was getting a bit rebellious, wasn't I? I mean, who wouldn't? Getting into things I shouldn't. That's how I found the crack in the wall of the black shed. I used it to spy on the old farmer. I saw him bring one of the older pigs and speak to her all gentle-like. For a second I was jealous. Then the old farmer brought out a knife and slit her throat. He hoisted her up by her feet, then slid her down the middle and pulled out her innards, he did. Just like it was nothing. And that's when I saw the familiar pattern of red and white. When I realized that the bacon I loved so much was made out of us. Out of pigs. That night, as I lay down in the mud, it struck me that I must have eaten my own mother. That night, the mud was filled with tears. I tried to quit, but I just couldn't. I realized how short life was, and I just couldn't say no to one of its great pleasures, to that crisp, salty piece of heaven. No matter how hard I tried, by nighttime I was always squealing for more rashers. The old farmer has a new Piggly Wiggly, and he looks at me funny now, all hungry like. Cycle of life, I reckon. Guess it's too late to save my bacon. But I'm at peace, you know. It's weird, but I know how good I'll taste. I know I'll bring others joy, like others brought me. The only thing that keeps me up at night is the thought of someone letting my meat go bad and throwing it away. Lack of respect, that is, you know. Lack of respect for my life means I'll have died for nothing. That'd be well bad, it would. Yeah, I know you guys are trying to stop food waste, and I thought maybe it would help if people knew my story, knew how important it was that my death not be for nothing, that I not end up in the trash bin. So you can run your advertisement now, you can.